It's time we check out the Beyblade Burst Turbo Element X 3-pack! What is up, everyone? Before we continue with this video, if you're new here, obviously subscribe to the channel, click that bell to be notified of all of my uploads. Simple like goal of 500 likes, and make sure to comment which was your favorite Bay out of the three. So, backstory time. Someone commented saying Ebgames has some element pack, whatever. I was like, I'll go check it. And I checked it. So this is actually really interesting because through the work that me and Cypress were doing through these news videos, we found out there was going to be two exclusives. One, which is going to be at GameStop, but Ebgames is basically GameStop. And the other one was Target. This one was the GameStop one. In this case, my Ebgames one. It is a 3-pack. Now, the elements part is basically like themes. So the theme for this one, we've got Mountain X, Galaxy Zeutron Z4, it is like rock. We've got Aqua-X Spiral Treptune T4, 7 Accel-S Slingshot, and then after we have Inferno-X Kerbeus K4, which sort of reminds me of the red Guardian Kerbeus that we got a while ago. There's like a special variation of it. It's 2 in Tower Slingshot. Looks cool, I guess. So, rock, water, fire. Yeah, that's kind of it. I'm just really surprised I found this. No pictures or anything. I just saw that there was a shipment for it a while ago, but no real details. So here's what it looks like in the back. The stats for the Kerbeus is for Tower S, it is 4 in power and 2 in speed. Then after for well, I'll go to Zeutron, so I just said the name. It is 4 in power and 2 in speed. And then after our last one, which is Treptune, we have got 3 and 3 power and speed. The other stats are 2 for attack, 7 for weight, 3 for agility, 1 for burst, 7 for defense, 3 for stamina. For Treptune, 4 for attack, 7 for weight, 1 for burst, 4 for agility, 1 for defense, 4 for stamina. For Zeutron, we've got 1 in attack, 6 for weight, 2 for burst, 4 for agility, 3 for defense, 5 for stamina. So funny enough, actually, these layers aren't too bad, strangely enough. The stock for these bays, kind of meh. Kind of. I mean, when we're looking at this, what do we got? We've got 2, tower, 7, and then after 12, defense. I guess if you really wanted to get it, you kind of get alright parts, but I mean, it's up to you. Just one of those little fun sets that they made. I got this for about 30, without any tax, about 30 bucks. There obviously was a discount to make it $26.99. You get like the card or whatever, you have like a discount membership, I don't know, whatever. But yeah, it's a little bit, it's just a little bit of money in Canadian. But I guess let's take a look inside. Let's see what's this is such like a weird like pyramid shaped thing. I just noticed that. Okay, but whatever. We're gonna take a look inside. All right, so I'm just setting this stuff up. We got instructions. Anything special with this one, or? No, it's pretty much standard. I miss those catalogs we used to get, seeing all the stuff that's in the series so far. Whatever, it just explains how you can twist the stuff for the slingshot gimmick. Twist, 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 that's pretty much it. These are the sets of bays. So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna just like take it out, I guess. I'm a little surprised. I thought maybe, I mean, I already knew what the parts were since I saw it in the app. I don't know, I just wish it had better parts. I was also kind of like wondering the name because I thought the elements part meant like the elementals, which I think is just like a fan name in the app, where it was like, you know, all those really nice and shiny skins that are never made into burst for Turbo. That's what I thought it was, but I guess not. You know, I mean, I guess either way, you know, it makes sense with the elements name. It's not like I mean, it's all right. It's kind of like the colors in some of these. You know, colors are all right. I think really just the Zeutron's just the ugly one. I'm alright with like Treptune, whatever, you know. I'm alright even with Kerbeus, but like, Zeutron, man. So wacky. I just took these out. Kinda nice now. Alright, so the Zeutron thing, I just didn't like the brown part. Kinda looks alright. So obviously, these do not have the gimmicks that they should have. So again, these are the ones that are the nerfed versions. These are not like the Switch Strike ones. These are just pure Slingshot. So please keep that in mind, so because I know people are gonna be like, oh, did they release a variation where it looks normal, but it's like the Switch Strike version? No. So there's bays like Thai Treptune, which I guess now Thai Treptune is gonna have a bit more of a theme going with it since Aqua Treptune is here. The Zeutron, there is of course Asteroid Zeutron, so we now have another Zeutron we can add to the group for Turbo. Kerbeus too, let me see, because I do actually have my spare Kerbeus with me. There we go. So this is Kerbeus. So I mean, in terms of detail, it's not really that bad. So taking a look at each of them, we're gonna go one by one. So we of course got Mountain X Zeutron. So I like the sparkles around it, so I'm gonna give props where it's due. Just the gimmick not being there is kind of one of the things I'm still not happy with the Turbo. I don't like the nerfed versions of the Bay, but I guess since they already did the mold and everything, it's all right. Really cool. They had silver eyes and everything. I like the design of it. This is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. So let me actually make sure that I can show you. Here's my Zeutron. Here's what the actual Zeutron is. I mean, it's whatever. Like, the Zeutron lair for some reason is really good. For some reason. I don't know why, but it just is. But the parts for it, it comes with 12. 12 is an alright disc. It's fine. Just really weird pairing, because look, we got Defense Slingshot. It's like grayish. Then after, if you were to combine it, so let me just get it right there. If I wanted to combine it, just to get like this wacky thing. Yeah, it kind of makes sense now with the rock theme. Okay, and then after, I guess the brown would kind of be like dirt, I guess, on a mountain. So if you want to see how to switch defense into its other mode for Slingshot, you just twist it. And after, that's how you get into Slingshot mode. You want to get it back, you just got to lift it up again. After you switch it. So there we go. So I switched it. So that was Zeutron. Next up, we have got Aqua. There you go. Aqua Treptune. So another Treptune lair, I guess. Regular Treptune lair. Kind of looks cool. Very watery. I guess maybe just I would have preferred maybe some parts were a little bit more visible, like the dark blue parts. But you know, it's basically just a water Treptune. Looks kind of cool. Kind of like the white with it. Yeah, that's kind of it. It just kind of looks cool. 7's not actually a bad disc for the combo, I guess they're trying to go for. Then after we of course got, at least this is actually in the color of Ultra-X, that's kind of cool. So we've got Accel Slingshot. Slopes on these, by the way, are actually not that bad. I'm actually feeling them out right now. Pretty good actually. So we've got our last one, which is Inferno-X Kerbeus K4. So really cool. It just reminds me of that other red version that they did for TAKARA TOMY. I think it was like the Red Dog version, something like that. I can't remember the exact name for it. My mistake if I can't get the name, but it does look nice. Just like a little fire theme for it. 2, sure. The one thing that annoys me is this. I would have preferred if they just made another Extend Slingshot. No, I get another Tower Slingshot. I'm not a fan of Tower Slingshot. It doesn't even have the gimmick it should have. It's just flat. It's just like this, but if this was taller. Whatever. Nothing really crazy about it. I'm not a fan of Tower Slingshot, but trying to get the focus on this one. But yeah, I guess you can tell me in the comment section below what are you most excited for when it comes to this turbo stuff. Like, which products are you really hyped for between the three of this? So the gimmicks are almost all the same. You just twist and turn it, then after that's how you get it. Let's just see the slopes for this stuff, because yeah, what a surprise. This is probably actually not that bad. Alright, here's the three lads together. Let's see them. We got rock, fire, and water. They kind of look cool. I'm not gonna lie to you. They kind of look cool, but just so wacky to have this set. I don't think I have any complaints for it. This is really wacky. I guess you could also talk about the parts and how like the parts maybe aren't 100%. It doesn't really matter too much because we've got our first one, which we're going to be trying out, which this one is Inferno-X Kerbeus K4. All right, we're going to try this one out. Let's first do it in battle ring mode. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Pretty standard.
Alright, let's put it in its slingshot mode by twisting it and making sure this is locked in. So let's try to do it. I can select the Inferno Kerbeus. Alright, 3, 2, 1, let's rip. Not bad in terms of how it's been riding the rails. Let's try Spiral Treptune. 3, 2, 1, let's rip. I kind of got stuck there, but let's put in its slingshot mode by twisting and locking it in. Alright, 3, 2, 1, let's rip. Alright, let's move on to our last one, which is going to be Zeutron, which looks probably the best out of all of them. Battle ring mode. Pretty standard again. Okay, we're gonna try it in slingshot mode by switching it. So we're actually getting a lot of defense slingshot with a lot of these releases. So let's stop it. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna do some battles between them. So let's try to just... So not that bad of an idea, just try out all 3 of them. I think this is actually a lot more fun than what I had planned. I'm just gonna do one at a time. I think actually just doing all of them at once is actually a lot more fun. So here goes Treptune. I guess Kerbeus is just gonna stay there, but yeah, okay. It's actually fun doing sets of 3 in this stadium. Alright, what we're gonna do next, let's do battle against the original version, so let's do Kerbeus. Why is it like this? Hold on, we're gonna do Kerbeus against Kerbeus. Let's do this. We're gonna see now between the 3, which one of them can actually beat their counterpart. Woo! Those hits! Come on, Kerbeus! Alright. Yeah, that was the original one. Alright. Slopes are really... I actually want to test these out, probably, but let's just do... Treptune against Treptune. I guess when you battle Treptune against the Treptune, it's just like they both burst. Okay, yeah, the slopes feel alright on that Treptune, so I guess we're gonna leave the Treptunes just pretty much equal. Alright, let's try Zeutron against Zeutron. I'd actually be surprised if it was both a burst. Oh yeah, I forgot, this is in slingshot mode. I mean, that's fine, I guess. Actually make sure they're both in this... Oh. Yeah, let's make sure they're both in the same mode. Alright, let's try Galaxy again. Just to make sure I can get it right, 'cause sometimes I don't want to get it really weird on the rails. That was a big hit! That was really a big hit! As between these two, we're really gonna see now. Okay, Mountain Zeutron. So, yeah, I guess real quick, I'll just, since I already have it here, we'll do Asteroid versus Mountain. I just realized what I said. I said Asteroid versus Mountain. That's whoa, that close to doing a burst, eh? Alright, let's do the new Treptune versus the Thai Treptune. I guess we're gonna see now. After that, I'll just test out, I guess, like a decent bay. I'll try out Breaker Accel-S, since that is a slingshot against these bays, and see how well they do. Yeah, as expected. All right, we're gonna get my Breaker Accel-S, and we're gonna see what's gonna happen. Why is it like this? Why is Breaker like this? Come on, Breaker. That imbalance that it has whenever you go into its buster mode, I keep on forgetting. Well, if that's the case, I'm just gonna go all out with my slingshot mode and everything. But overall, with these bays, they seem okay. Yeah, the slopes on these bays actually are not that bad at all. I like how it just like knocks it back into the rails. Okay, let's try our last one, which is gonna be Zeutron. Okay, watch this one. I'm gonna make sure this gets a burst 100%. I actually put the metal on that. Whoa! Okay. Now we're gonna get my rating for this set out of 10. We're gonna be looking at, what's a pretty fair score? Parts are kind of useless. Theme is kind of, I don't know, just like a 7, really. You don't have to get this set. It's just one of those sets that kind of look pretty cool. I guess if you never got, Kerbeus, Zeutron, or Treptune, this is your chance to get them all 3. These layers, for whatever the reason are, despite having no gimmick, which still annoys me, they're still like pretty good in the HASBRO meta. And something else, it's what was it? The Kerbeus is actually the closest thing to getting that the year of the dog, the red guardian Kerbeus from TAKARA TOMY thing. That was like the closest we're gonna get to a recolor like that, but that's kind of it. Like 7 out of 10. I think 7's like pretty high. I would probably like have 6.5 maybe. I don't know. I just say 7 just because of how like good the layers are and the slopes aren't too bad. I guess you can decide in the comment section below. If we manage to get 1,000 likes on this, maybe I'll do a sequel video or use these bays for something special. But you know, it's pretty nice. You can find this, I guess, at your local GameStop or Ebgames. Ebgames because I'm in Canada. GameStop, I guess, if you're in the US or anywhere else, basically. But yeah, there's also, I guess, should be a Target exclusive, so keep your eyes out on that. You know, I'm telling you right now, it should be with Archer Hercules and Brutal Lunar, and it should come with extra tips. So please keep your eye out on that, because I guarantee you we're going to find it soon, considering the fact that this came out of nowhere, not even on the site or anything. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching. But Zankye, the QR code. Oh, you mean that one? You mean this one? I kind of actually like the green chip now. I just realized there's silver in it. There you go. Scan them if you want. Yep, there you go. Alright, that's it. As always, thanks for watching. Have an awesome, and then what did that one say? Have an awesome, yeah, just have a good day.